So there's nothing to do but follow. Howdy. I was hoping Sarlo ran away to his parents or something. Looks like you'll have to confront him. Do what you do best. I'm always rooting for you. We're almost out of here. Let's knock the Starlo drama out. Well, here we go. Very fancy-looking bridge. Do think the art in this game is amazing. Why did this happen? I did everything in my power to entertain. The monsters wouldn't have to worry about being stuck down here. Every turn I tried to cheer Sarah up. I just wanted Kaneko off her mind. I'm trying my best to honor her memory. Aren't distractions what's best for all that? You. Why'd you follow me? Are you still my friend? Hold on. This all happened after you showed up. And specifically mentioned you as the problem. That's right. I was just being a good friend. I made you who you are, yet this is what I get? Let's face facts. I couldn't keep you here forever, kid. Word would have gotten out that Feathers hadn't clocked in eventually. Feathers. Wait a minute. Royal guards like her have a ton of status. They gain that status by doing the king's work. I'm sure everyone would come back if I did the same. No, you can't have my soul. I'm very attached to it. I'd be revered, not only in the Wild East, but in the entire Underground. Clover, you've been an excellent deputy, but as a lawman, what I'm about to do is embedded in my soul. My true duty. Don't make this difficult for me. Just hold still. Oh. I know I'm better than this. A dignified sheriff would face their opponent fairly. However, you're no everyday bandit, so get ready. Showdown. The almighty sheriff. Huh, even tied up your skill. I sure have an eye for talent. Whew. Keep a steady eye on you. Worm inside your leather cage to no avail. Still, part of me wishes things just stayed the way they were. Ella's fingers itch for a six-shooter. Glare. You narrow your eyes and everything becomes letterboxed. Why'd you have to step foot in my town? A few hours ago, everyone was getting along. Now, well, we're here. Arla keeps a steady eye on you. But you chomp and pull at the lasso, but it only gets tighter. This is the only way to fix things. The only way I know. That attack is a bit difficult. Probably another just survive till the end kind of thing. Combining attacks now, are we? And that does a lot of damage. Well, I didn't use the lukewarm pop because, you know, I died before. Why'd squirm it so much? Okay, that could have gone better. Nice water. Definitely has it. Right, I forgot. It just advances itself after the box is filled out. So I shouldn't skip. Clover, you gotta understand. Ooh. Come on. Give it up already. That one's very simple. Tumbleweed rolls by. It says hello. Fine, I didn't want to use this, but I got no choice. Goodbye, partner. Stay still. I don't want to hit my lasso. Oh. Is that a hint? Look what you made me do. That lasso is made from premium materials. Hey. Nice going, buddy. No way. Outsmarted by a deputy? Duh. At least it's a fair showdown now. Time for a real duel. Duel. I'm gonna miss our time together. I mean that. Now things are getting more complicated. Alright, let's keep together frustration. Okay, I'm at 10 health. Let's see if the glass ammo actually does restore my health. It has to be a successful attack, that's why. That's why it wasn't working. At first I was truly happy. I thought you were the real deal. Oh, gut. Combining those attacks? That's just mean. There's no way this fraud bested you. Come on, show him who the real gunslinger is. Well, again, now I have to practice. I like this beginning attack. Very fascinating gimmick for this game. I like how instead of doing like the color changing soul modes that the original Undertale does, this one instead does like, you know, various attack gimmicks. Like this and the dancing thing. There's definitely a rhythm to that I might be able to learn. Easy. There we go, almost back to where I was. And now we're here. And I still have overkill. Ooh. Tries to tape his lasso back but can't find the end of the tape on his roll. Wow. At first, I was truly happy. I thought you were the real deal. Ah, get him. I was moving with it, so I was kind of screwed. Alright, you know what? Let me try something. I haven't really been using my healing items that much. Usually when I die, it's because all my health disappears in one turn. So, maybe the holster will, you know, help. Much as I like the scarf, it doesn't have very high defense. I'll bring the cactus. I was saving the cactus for a boss fight, and, well, this is a boss fight. In fact, might even put away these 3 items and exchange them for stuff that restores a bit more. Yeah, that seems good. Oh wait, I should save so that I don't have to do that. Well, I wouldn't have to do that again anyway, but you know, I think it's good to save anyway. Oh, here we go again. Ah, damn it. Well, I did very little damage, so I feel like might have been a good idea that I had. It's hard for me to not gravitate towards equipment abilities and stuff like that in games that have, like, you know, long-term effects, you know? Like, stuff that helps in the long run, even if it means I'm worse off in the short term. I have a bad habit of gravitating towards that stuff. Like, I was thinking about it when I was playing this one game, where when you level up, you get a choice between, say, like, plus 20 attack right now, or, you know, plus 1 attack every time you level up from now on. And I'm like, well, I could get a bunch of attack right now, or I could get the thing that, you know, permanently increases how much attack I get when I level up forever. So I always just get the thing that helps in the long run, and completely ignore things that help in the short term in the process. This would probably be safer if we went counterclockwise on that one. You missed. Okay, I don't have my overheal this time, but, you know, should be, fine. Okay, the patterns are the exact same every time it does that attack. Okay. Ugh, that attack is a bit stressful. No health, damn it. Oh, I missed that previous one. Those didn't matter anymore because what I had was special. Whew. Smells like leather boots and broken dreams. How about CT? Let's see how that helps, especially if it's going to do the slowdown thing again. Rank the CT. Your soul speed increases. Nice. It didn't mention that it did that, but I figured it must have because it does that in Undertale. Now I've realized the truth. This sheriff stuff, it's worthless. Oh, the shockwave hurts. That keeps 2 steady eyes on you. We all tout justice, but true underground sass is only secured through pain. MonsterKind's hero is a title soaked in blood. Okay, I just gotta keep moving for that. Mention near gross. Forget how much health everything restores. Let's go with ice water. Drink the ice water. Definitely has a taste, but you can't describe it. Oh, it tastes. Water fucking tastes. In the end, we're nothing but bandits. Ow. Just like the ultimate final attack? Oh dear. Oh, his left hand is shaking. Ah, he's left-handed. That's interesting. Go with the hot pot. Hot chocolate pop. I think the flavor of something that was once hot. 1. I have 1 left in my chamber. I'll make this count. Left hand is shaking. Surrender. You lower your weapon and raise your hands. What? What are you doing? This isn't fair. Starlo, stop this right now. Who have you become? Because this sure as hell isn't the Starlo I grew up with. Cerepa, now is not a good time for this. Don't kick me while I'm down, please. I'm sorry, Star. I know this is weighing heavily on you, but listen. None of us hate you, the real you. We adore you. What we hate is this false, reckless persona you've created. I have my own baggage, we all do. I don't even know if I have room to say this, but bring him back. Bring back the innocent farmer I once knew. I just wanted to be appreciated, revered by all. I was trying to provide a slice of the surface where we have none. There's nothing wrong with that. Not even telling you to quit running the town. Just don't let this identity consume you. It isn't healthy. Very well. Clover, I'm terribly sorry for attacking you. I do value your friendship and the time we've spent together. You have every right to make fun, but... this is who I really am. I'm not a real sheriff, just some nobody farmer. Don't say that, Star. You may not be a real sheriff, but you're the best sheriff I've ever known. Yeah, I suppose I am kinda cool. Darn right. But this whole show wasn't only for some personal power trip. I also did it to cheer you up. You might have wanted the old me, but I also wanted the old you. Because of... Hanako. I appreciate that, Star. I believe I have business to take care of relating to her. What do you mean? I must tell you something. I suppose Clover should know as well. Much fun it is to have duels and catch bandits. There's a pressing matter looming over me. Let's go to the old Steamworks gate. We'll speak there. Cerepa, come on. I guess you're really part of the team now, Clover. You heard her. Clover! Clover! Hey! I was just about to come back to see you if you hadn't showed up. So I have good news and bad news. I'll start with the good. Turns out, the wife of that old friend I told you about is here. Her name is Cerepa. You probably met her already now that I think about it. She broke my cell lock with a sick magic staff and let me go. I also made sure she knew I wouldn't tell Asgore about this. So now that that's taken care of, the bad news. I'm about to go back on my word, sadly. No, I just said I wouldn't leave your side, but then, you know, this crazy detour happened. I also realized I threw my job to the wind to travel with you, but since the imprisonment took up so much time, I have to go back. No! If I don't at least clock in, the Royal Guard will grow suspicious. Plus, Ava is totaled. It was their property. I'll only be gone for a moment to fix my mistakes. Serva encouraged this decision, so don't worry. She told me she would accompany you on the journey to Hotland. So hey, it all works out. Again, I'm so sorry about this, but I'll see you later. I understand. Oh, I don't even have to see a new save point in order for Clyde to get this dialogue. Your age of 4, human smithing. How old am I? How old do I look? Believe it or not, I was born with gray hair. Got it from my father. But yes, I am what they call a senior citizen, which only means I am much wiser than you youngsters. Because I've been around, I do have some interesting history if you would like to hear it. History? I was born during the war, mere weeks before our underground imprisonment. My father was a soldier in King Asgore's army, and a soldier was all he ever became. When my mother got the word that Monsterkind had to withdraw, she refused to leave, and insisted on searching for my father instead. Despite pleas from officers, there was no changing her mind. I was promptly given to a nanny and raised in this very mountain. But so goes life in such circumstances. Not everyone gets it easy. I will say, those kids out here, well, they can be bothersome. They are lucky. The underground isn't ideal, but from the ripples I grew up feeling, it is much better than the strife of days past. I'm thankful for that. Yeah, all things considered, I think it's probably better to have never known the surface than to have known the surface and been forcibly driven underground. You know? Like, I get they say that it's better to have loved and lost than it is to have never loved at all. But I mean, I was gonna say, it's not entirely true. People are not replaceable, but I mean, you can always find new people, and you know, that can be just as good, even if it won't fill the gap left by whoever you lost before. But with the surface, there's no replacing certain things, that's for sure. But I think that sentiment applies to people far more than it does, you know, freedom. The 4. North Star's posse are friends of his from high school, I believe. There, they started a club to talk about movies and dress up to go on imaginary adventures. Almost like a permanent pumpkin day. Is that what they call Halloween? Is there a name for, like, the Christmas in, this universe? Or is it just literally presents under the tree tradition? Some think that they're a little old to be doing such things, but it's pretty harmless. What am I saying? It isn't harmless, they harm me almost every day. Do you know that Ace and Mooch installed a speaker system throughout the town? They used to play little jingles and this dreadful song that loops over and over. Even changes arrangements in certain buildings. Every morning at 7, they wake me up with an eagle screech. I've tried telling Ace that it's supposed to be a rooster crow, but he always says, roosters and crows can't get together like that. They could if it was true love. What were we speaking about? I was expecting him to get so angry he would fire at the ceiling. Like that one animation that we saw before. Humans. Humans, huh? Well, I'm afraid there's no sugarcoating it. Humans such as yourself are widely disdained in the underground. It's popular to root for their annihilation, even. So much loss, so much grief. The wicked actions of humankind are forever etched into our history, only to subside once King Azure obtains 7 of their souls and judgment is brought upon the surface. Then you wonder, how can a town like the Wild East exist in such a society? Well, it isn't without its controversy. Most are indifferent, preferring not to acknowledge it. But some make their opinions very clear, saying that the town's making light of a serious situation, or even that we're traitors to Monsterkind itself. Rather harsh, right? I believe everyone who participates is just fascinated with the surface world, whether it be historical or plain old escapism. There's nothing wrong with finding an appreciation for such things, the way I see it. My opinion on humans? I've spent most of my life disliking humans outright, justifiably so. But, as I've aged, I've pondered over my bitterness. Thought that perhaps this feud is more nuanced than it first appears. Even with all my years, I still haven't reached the other side, if I ever will. I do know that I dislike the nature that drove humankind to do what they did. The violence, the selfishness. That nature can reside in anyone. At the end of the day, it's about an individual's character, you see. Whether or not they carry civility and respect within their soul. So far, I see those traits in you, so I've given you a pass. And anyway, it'd be foolish of me to eliminate a potential patron when they have money to spend. My life's dedication. I work with steel, iron, and even a little silver and gold when I'm feeling fancy. Mine & Co. is still uncovering many such materials, so I buy it from them at the beginning of each month. Bringing practical and beautiful items from rubble is endearing. I learned everything I know from a job in New Home, where I made armor for royal guards. The head smith who taught me, Rumor was that he helped King Asgore forge his mighty trident. Of course, naysayers tout that it's made from pure magic, but I don't believe them. Well, magic weapons certainly are a thing, as is the case for Undyne, but... yeah, I get the feeling they're very different cases. You do know that Asgore wields a trident, correct? Absolute masterwork it is. His armor is wonderfully crafted as well. I've heard it's impenetrable. Such a respectable monster must look the part and spared no Such a respectable monster must look the part, and he spared no expense. I wish you good travels. What a kind fellow. Hello there. Oh ho, why if it isn't the deputy? Will you sign my needle? Please do. Sure. How exciting, here's a pen. Make a few scribbles on one of the fellow's needles. Oh boy! Hope you don't mind if I sell that needle online. Ha-ta! Yeah, that's the problem with, autographs and whatnot. Good luck with the new job, aha. If I ever got famous, I don't know if I would do autographs. For that reason and that reason specifically. Still nothing new to say. Yo, exciting news! I just built myself a new computer, and guess what? You can play games on it! Sorry, Northstar, but I'm never leaving my room again. Wow.